Imagine an animal with three hearts, skin that changes color in the blink of an eye, and the brain power to outsmart its captors. You might be picturing an alien, but this creature lives right here on Earth. It's the octopus. This mollusk is famous for its 8 incredibly flexible arms. But what's truly remarkable is what it doesn't have. An octopus has absolutely 0 bones. They have established a massive geographical footprint, thriving in every environment, from bright, warm coral reefs to the freezing, dark, deep sea. Navigating these harsh and diverse environments as a soft, squishy target is incredibly dangerous. To avoid being eaten, they had to evolve an amazing arsenal of real-life superpowers. Let's look under the hood. While you have 1 heart, the octopus has 3. One main heart does the heavy lifting of pumping blood to the organs, while the other 2 are dedicated entirely to pumping blood straight to the gills so the animal can breathe. This engine runs on blue blood. The color comes from a copper-rich protein that allows them to extract oxygen efficiently, even in the extremely cold water of the deep sea. On the outside, their 8 arms are lined with hundreds of specialized suction cups. These suckers are packed with sensitive cells, allowing the octopus to taste and feel its environment with every single touch. These highly specialized internal organs and sensory limbs form an incredibly efficient biological engine. They give the octopus the exact tools it needs to interact with and master its underwater surroundings. When it comes to hiding, they rely on specialized skin cells called chromatophores. These act like tiny, expanding balloons of pigment, allowing the octopus to instantly change both its color and texture to perfectly match a rocky reef or a sandy ocean floor. If a predator manages to spot them anyway, they deploy a backup defense. They squirt a thick cloud of dark, foul-tasting ink from a specialized sac, blinding the attacker and creating the perfect smokescreen for a quick getaway. Their physical defenses are impressive, but their mental abilities are even sharper. Relative to their body size, octopuses have massive brains. They are so observant and neurologically complex that they can actually recognize individual human faces. In scientific tests, they consistently demonstrate high-level problem-solving. They can memorize the layouts of complex mazes, and if you put a crab inside a tightly closed jar, an octopus will figure out how to unscrew the lid to get its meal. They even carry items around to use later. Researchers have filmed veined octopuses collecting discarded coconut halves, carrying them across the ocean floor, and hiding inside them to build a portable, protective shelter. Being a soft, boneless meal for sharks and eels is a massive disadvantage. To survive, they rely on this combination of rapid physical reflexes and serious cognitive planning to constantly outsmart the dangers around them. An octopus's life begins with an incredible act of dedication. A female can lay up to 400,000 eggs at once. She will find a safe crevice, gently blow fresh water over the clutch to provide oxygen, and aggressively guard them from predators, completely starving herself until they hatch. The babies that emerge, known as paralarvae, are roughly the size of a grain of rice. They float up into the ocean currents, feeding on tiny plankton until they are large enough to sink to the seafloor and begin hunting. Those babies grow into vastly different adults. Out of the 300 known species, you have the tiny pygmy octopus, which fits comfortably in the palm of your hand, all the way up to the giant Pacific octopus, which can stretch its arms over 20 feet wide. Humans have been captivated by these creatures for centuries. Look at this clay vase from ancient Greece, crafted over 3,500 years ago. The artist clearly studied the flowing, unmistakable silhouette of those 8 arms. Whether they are the size of a coin or a small car, they are active, highly effective predators. By keeping crab and fish populations in check, every single octopus plays a vital role in maintaining the health and balance of the global ocean ecosystem. So let's recap exactly what makes them so special. They operate on 3 separate hearts, run on bright blue blood, hunt with 8 independent arms covered in tasting suction cups, and have a completely boneless body. They can squeeze through tiny holes, instantly change their skin color, solve complex puzzles, use coconut shells as tools, and escape from locked enclosures. They live in all the oceans. They can fully regrow lost arms, see with complex, perfect eyes, breathe through internal gills, and crack shells with sharp beaks. They squirt ink to blind attackers, actively hunt for crustaceans, lay up to 400,000 eggs, recognize individual human faces, and form over 300 species. When you combine that incredibly adaptable body with one of the most capable brains in the animal kingdom, you get the undisputed, real-life superhero of the sea.